Good morning. Happy Thursday. Happy payday. I don't know why I say that. It's probably not payday for everyone today. But I'm excited. I don't know why. All right, day 118, May 6th, David's final instructions to Solomon. We're going to be in Kings for a little bit, and then we're going to be in Psalms for quite a bit. I just looked ahead, and it looks like we're going to spend a lot of time in Psalms over the next few days. Okay, as the time of King David's death approached, he gave this charge to his son Solomon. All of a sudden, I can feel something stuck in my tooth, which isn't good because I haven't eaten yet this morning. Oh my goodness. I am going where everyone on earth must go someday. Take courage and be a man. Observe the requirements of the Lord your God and follow all of his ways. Keep the decrees, commands, regulations, and laws written in the law of Moses, so that you will be successful in all you do and wherever you go. If you do this, then the Lord will keep the promise he has made to me. He told me, if your descendants live as they should and follow me faithfully with all of their heart and soul, one of them will always sit on the throne in Israel. And there is something else. You know what Joab, son of Zeruiah, did to me when he murdered my two army commanders, Abner, son of Ner, and Amasa, son of Jether. He pretended that it was an act of war, but it was done in a time of peace, staining his belt and sandals with innocent blood. Do with him what you think best, and don't let him grow old and go to his grave in peace. Be kind to the sons of Barzillai of Gilead. Make them permanent guests at your table, for they took care of me when I fled from your brother Absalom. And remember Shimei, son of Gera, the man from Bahurim in Benjamin. He cursed me with a terrible curse as I was fleeing from Mahanaim. When he came down to meet me at the Jordan River, I swore by the Lord that I would not kill him, but that oath does not make him innocent. You are a wise man, and you will know how to arrange a bloody death for him. David's last words, 2 Samuel 23, 1-7. These are the last words of David. David, the son of Jesse, speaks. David, the man who was raised up so high. David, the man anointed by the God of Jacob. David, the sweet psalmist in Israel. The Spirit of the Lord speaks through me. His words are upon my tongue. The God of Israel spoke. The Rock of Israel said to me, the one who rules righteously, who rules in the fear of God, is like the light of the morning at sunrise, like the morning with clouds, like the gleaming of the sun on a new grass after rain. Is it not my family God has chosen? Yes, he has made an everlasting covenant with me. His agreement is arranged and guaranteed in every detail. He will ensure my safety and success. But the godless are like the thorns to be thrown away, for they tear the hand that touches them. One must use iron tools to chop them down. They will be totally consumed by fire. David's death, 1 Kings 2, 10-12. Then David died and was buried with his ancestors in the city of David. David had reigned over Israel for 40 years, 7 of them in Hebron and 33 of them in Jerusalem. Solomon became king and sat on the throne of David his father, and the kingdom was firmly established. Summary of David's reign, 1 Chronicles 29, 26-30. So David, son of Jesse, reigned over all of Israel. He reigned over Israel for 40 years, 7 of them in Hebron and 33 in Jerusalem. He died at a ripe old age, having enjoyed a long life, wealth, and honor. Then his son Solomon ruled in his place. All the events of King David's reign, from beginning to end, are written in the record of Samuel the seer, the record of Nathan the prophet, and the record of Gad the seer. These accounts include the mighty deeds of his reign and everything that happened to him in Israel and to all the surrounding kingdoms. Most of David's psalms are not connected with specific events. His undated psalms are collected here. Psalms 4, for the choir director, a psalm of David to be accompanied by stringed instruments. Answer me when I call to you, O God, who declares me innocent. Free me from my troubles. Have mercy on me and hear my prayer. How long will you people ruin my reputation? How long will you make groundless accusations? How long will you continue your lies? You can be sure of this. The Lord set apart the godly for himself. The Lord will answer when I call to him. Don't sin by letting anger control you. Think about it overnight and remain silent. Offer sacrifices in the right spirit and trust the Lord. Many people say, who will show us better times? Let your face smile on us, Lord. You have given me greater joy, and those who have abundant harvests of grains and new wine. mine. In peace I will lie down and sleep, for you alone, O Lord, will keep me safe. Psalm 5, for the choir director, a psalm of David, to be accompanied by the flute. O Lord, hear me as I pray. Pay attention to my groaning. Listen to my cry for help, my God, my King and my God. For I pray to no one but you. Listen to my voice in the morning, Lord. Each morning I bring my request to you and wait expectantly. O God, you take no pleasure in the wickedness. You cannot tolerate the sin of the wicked. Therefore the proud may not stand in your presence, for you hate all who do evil. You will destroy those who tell lies. The Lord detests murderers and deceivers. Because of your unfailing love, I can enter your house. I will worship at your temple with deepest awe. Lead me in the right path, O Lord, or my enemies will conquer me. Make your way plain for me to follow. My enemies cannot speak a truthful word. Their deepest desire is to destroy others. Their talk is foul, like the stench from an open grave. Their tongues are filled with flattery. O God, declare them guilty. Let them be caught in their own traps. Drive them away because of their many sins, for they have rebelled against you. But let all who take refuge in you rejoice. Let them sing joyful praises forever. Spread your protection over them, that all who love your name may be filled with joy. For you bless the godly, O Lord. You surround them with your shield of love. Psalm 6, for the choir director, a psalm of David, to be accompanied by an 8-stringed instrument. O Lord, don't rebuke me in your anger, or discipline me in your rage. Have compassion on me, Lord, for I am weak. Heal me, Lord, for my bones are in agony. I am sick at heart. How long, O Lord, until you restore me? Return, O Lord, and rescue me. Save me from your unfailing love. For the dead do not remember you. Who can praise you from the grave? I am worn out from sobbing. All night I fled my bed with weeping, drenching it with my tears. My vision is blurred by grief. My eyes are worn out because of all my enemies. Go away, all you who do evil, for the Lord has heard my weeping. The Lord has heard my plea. The Lord will answer my prayer. May all my enemies be disgraced and terrified. May they suddenly turn black in shame. Psalm 8, for the choir director, a psalm of David, to be accompanied by stringed instruments. O Lord, our Lord, your majestic name fills the earth. Your glory is higher than the heavens. You have taught the children and infants to tell of your strength, silencing your enemies and all who oppose you. When I look at the night sky and see the works of your fingers, the moon and the stars you set in place, what are mere mortals that you should think about them, human beings that you should care for them? Yet you made them only a little lower than God, and you crowned them with glory and honor. You gave them charge of everything you made, putting all things under their authority, the flocks and herds and all the wild animals, the birds in the sky, the fish in the sea, and everything that swims the ocean currents. O Lord, our Lord, your majestic name fills the earth. Psalm 9, for the choir director, a psalm of David, to be sung to the tune of Death of the Sun. I will praise you, Lord, with all my heart. I will tell you all the marvelous things you have done. I will be filled with joy because of you. I will sing your praises. I will sing praises to your name, O Most High. My enemies retreated. They staggered and died when you appeared, for they have judged in my favor. From your throne you have judged with fairness. You have rebuked the nations and destroyed the wicked. You have erased their names forever. The enemy is finished in endless ruins. The cities you uprooted are now forgotten. But the Lord reigns forever, executing judgment from his throne. He will judge the world with justice and rule the nations with fairness. The Lord is a shelter for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble. For those who know your name trust in you, O Lord. Do not abandon those who search for you. Sing praises to the Lord who reigns in Jerusalem. Tell the world about his unforgettable deeds. For he who avenges murder cares for the helpless. He does not ignore the cries of those who suffer. Lord, have mercy on me. See how my enemies torment me. Snatch me back from the jaws of death. Save me so I can praise you publicly at Jerusalem's gates, so I can rejoice that you have rescued me. The nations have fallen into a pit they dug for others. Their own feet have been caught in the trap they set. For the Lord is known for his justice. The wicked are trapped by their own deeds. The wicked will go down to the grave. This is the fate of all the nations who ignore God. But the needy will not be ignored forever. The hopes of the poor will not always be crushed. Arise, O Lord. Do not let mere mortals defy you. Judge the nations. Make them tremble in fear, O Lord. Let the nations know they are merely human. Psalm 11, for the choir director, a psalm of David. I trust in the Lord for protection. So why do you say to me, fly like a bird to the mountains for safety? The wicked are stringing their bows and fitting their arrows in the bowstrings. They shoot from the shadows at those whose hearts are right. The foundations of law and order have collapsed. What can the righteous do? But the Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord still rules from heaven. He watches everyone closely, examining every person on earth. The Lord examines both the righteous and the wicked. He hates those who love violence. He will rain down blazing coals and burning sulfur on the wicked, punishing them with scorching winds. For the righteous Lord loves justice. The virtuous will see his face. I got goosebumps. All right. That's it. Oh, I love that. But the Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord still rules from heaven. I think we forget that. I think it's easy for us to forget that these days. But he is still in charge. You know what my favorite part of that whole reading was, though? Was Psalm 5, right here. This section right here. Listen to my voice in the morning, Lord. Each morning I bring my request to you and wait expectantly. That sticks out to me because I think we often ask our requests of God, but we don't wait expectantly. We don't expect it to happen. We just ask because we feel like that's what we're supposed to do, but we don't expect it to happen. And that's what we should do, is wait expectantly, because God is still on the throne. God's the ruler. He's the one in charge. So wait expectantly. I love that. All right, guys. That's it. Whew. I could go back to bed and go right back to sleep. I am sleepy as all get out this morning. I am going to go upstairs, get myself together, and get ready for some breakfast. I'm going to make whatever's on my menu today because I think it's breakfast cookies. I hope, because that's what I have my heart set on. So I plan on making breakfast cookies this morning. So I need some cookies and coffee for breakfast this morning. All right, guys, I love you all. I hope you have a blessed Thursday. And I hope I see you upstairs for breakfast. I'll see you tomorrow for more Treadmill Devotions. Bye, guys.